Yeah, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, in whatsoever season, okay, whatsoever hour anyone might be out there. This is from my platform, all the way from Cairo and Didiodu, your Queen Paragon, your beautiful girl, okay. I welcome everybody on my platform. I love you. Yeah, I'm sure this is gonna get to our actress Toto DK, okay, because I wanna briefly have a throwback on her love life, little bit of what I knew about her so far, okay, because I've seen her just of recent. I just came back from work maybe less than 2 hours now. I've seen her. As I went to the media, I saw her again constituting nuisance, and lot of bloggers and fans who are not as in, there are, let me differentiate, who are never do well bloggers and fans are applauded her rather, which I see no sense in that. Do you understand? If I may remind you, actress Toto DK, because not only actress Toto DK, it applies to we women. I don't know our score, our brain. I don't know how we use it, how we make use of it. It's weird. You will see some ladies, excluding me in Jesus' name, what has happened to them that is so terrible at first can happen to them 15 times again. My dear girl, you are still very very young and you are lucky. Okay, let me quickly have a throwback, because I remember when you both planned it. You planned it because Daddy Freeze was, Daddy Freeze is actually your friend. Everybody knew that. So despite that Daddy Freeze is a well-known blogger, anybody that we know that is or our friend, if he's granting, if they are having interview or blah 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 shit, we cannot really rely on what they are doing, because you are having the beneficial or the benefit of him being your friend. He granted you this, you both planned it, even though you were not lying, which I believe you everything, when you said when your marital saga, your marriage, crashed. So you said Chochi kept on granting interview. That is not what I'm here to discuss. But the in total was just that, how you explained your journey with Chochi Olakunle. You exclaimed that actually Chochi Olakunle wasn't your choice, but was the available man for you then, because the man you truly actually love. If we could remember that you are always on social media flaunting all the expensive gifts, this Mr. X, you refer to that guy as Mr. X on social media. The only thing you flaunt, you just to make people believe that you are in a cordial relationship, that my hands to marriage, this Mr. X, not Olakunle Churchill. But you said you have seen Olakunle Churchill then at the club on several occasions, that he tried to ask you out but you don't give him attention. So but you have, because you have this Mr. X who was so caring, not knowing that Mr. X was secretly engaged. You don't know. You said the last time you people made love, that he got out of your bed, that you made the sweetest love with this Mr. X, that was always, he almost even bought you ourselves, because the guy shower you with lot of gifts. That is how most ladies, not me, they believe the guy have true love. When men be, although I love my man. If I have a man, I will love him if he can afford it, to shower and shower, that I don't have to remind him that, baby, why don't you get me this? I would like surprise and all that. But that doesn't mean, say, that is not the evidence. Some man, their pocket and hand, because they have raw cash, might be itching them. Tó bá rí nǹkan fowó ṣe ń gbà mí, but àwọn obìnrin máa rò pé ìfẹ́ ló yó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọkùnrin mi dẹ̀ láwọ́ ni. Some men are just generous. That does not mean that he's really truly in love with you. Do you understand? Some men are just kind-hearted. So you were overshadowed by this Mr. X, and you guys were cordially in relationship, along the line. When he left your bed one night, like he always left your bed, he will come and go. You two will go to his house. The next day you detected that he got married to somebody else. Even though he came back to explain, try to explain, to apologize, it almost cost you your life. You went through a lot of havoc, agony and pains. You said through this you started visiting club. Then the Olakunle Churchill that you did not give attention before, just because you are afraid of loneliness, you permitted him into your life. So, and meanwhile, you have not broken the agony to social media before that you were heartbroken by Mr. X. So you now continue from there. Thank God you didn't show Mr. X, the true picture of Mr. X then, to social media. You were only showing instances like some love items that he some writings that he quoted about you. You will posted it on Instagram. Some of the gifts you will take the picture and posted it. So you now say, thank God. Do you understand? You didn't take time because of what you were going through, which was very wrong. You now gave Olakunle Chochi an attention. Before you knew it, you were now telling them as if it was that Mr. X that has never left you, but you knew in your heart is another man you were dating. Do you understand? Before you knew it, you got pregnant, you started planning for wedding. But at the end of it all, just because you couldn't calm down, you are not the only person. Many ladies out there, if you do not take care in any relationship, you will experience heartbreak, which is a normal thing. And after heartbreak, it's normal for lady to take her time, not to rush to somebody. Let me just give. No, you make the available become your choice. So the wedding finally hit the head on the rock. I listened to every of your explanation at Daddy Freeze platform. You are making the wrong mistake again. Just because you saw Olakunle Chochi and your former bestie, they are rubbish, they are nuisance, you got carried away by that. You two have posted and one man kissing you now. You now remind me of one stupid actress then, which I won in the past that when they interview her on social media, why do you end up becoming the fifth wife? She said all she was lamenting on her engagement update was, I can donate my kidney for you. I love you so much. I can donate my kidney for you. That kidney, somebody she can donate, she's willing to donate her kidney for. Another woman is busy dragging her. The story is still on the social media till today. When it pays to wait, when you cannot wait, you live your life by chance. Actress Toto Dike, you are at it again. You show one man on the social media now kissing you. Who cares? Look, ever since like 13 years now, the father of my child, we broke up. The marriage just have to split after 2.5 years. I've not gotten any man. Do you understand? The relationship I have that time was not stable. Everybody have to part ways. So if you are, who cares? You are at it again, this lady. I don't know what you do with your score, whether you don't think. You have a son. Why can't you face your son? For goodness sake, even your son alone is enough to be a spouse for you. Why can't you just face your son and take care of your son? You are being fooled again. And look at all the stupid write-up. You are like my birthday cake. You are this. You are the sugar. Hey! All those secondary school write-up that when both male and female are having first love, as in first relationship in their first time. Maybe it's your first girlfriend ever. Maybe it's your first boyfriend. You know all those stupid, sugar-coated, unreasonable write-up. You are the key. You are the sugar in my tea. You are the cockroach in my burger. You are the birthday cake of my life. You are the this. And fools like you applauded you. I can't believe it, girl. For goodness sake. Why the rush? Your concentration now should be your son. You don't have to look like it does not. Is it a must, ladies out there, that you must be seen with a man? Ṣé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ rí wa mọ́kùnrin ni? Ẹ̀yin obìnrin mo ń sọ gbogbo tí mo ń sọ látàárọ̀ ẹ má bínú lórí actress Toto Dike ni. Ó tún ti lọ gbé ọkọ báńgẹ́ kan wá nísìnyí. Tọ́jọ́ ń ṣòṣì tí yẹn kẹnu sí lẹ́nu lórí social media. Just because some people cannot face their fear. Some people are not strong enough. They don't have thick skin. Just like Seun Kuti was explaining on his platform now. To face challenges of life. Let me tell you, don't be mocked, don't be deceived. I'm not saying there's no good man. But it's rare to find. And only the serious. Only the woman that keep her head up high, who's not ready to be fooled again, will find Mr. Right. I don't know what is una problem? That kissing that they are kissing themselves, she might not be happy, she might not love that guy. Why do people, even including man, they follow anything available? Follow anything available for what? The last relationship, let me tell you one secret. The last relationship, the guy was making love to me. The last relationship I have, almost 3 years ago. The innocent guy. I'm telling you why you should not make the available choice. The innocent guy was making love to me. I did not know when I started shouting Augustine. I swear with my life. You know why? Eventually, why I was so ashamed of myself till today, the guy did not bother to ask me that, sorry, who was that Augustine? But now, if he started watching my update, I'm sure he will understand what I meant by Augustine Miles. That is why it's very dangerous to go after anything. You think I'm not having toaster? Hey, Toto Dike, how can you be so forgetful? Any little thing. You know that I've tried, like, do you understand? 2 different relationships. It didn't work. I stay on my own. Because most time, even you see, the guy will be so correct, will be so, but it's just not what you want. And even if the guy might be what you want, you might be facing some things. Maybe you now no understanding yourself or whatever. The last relationship I had, a lot of drama were going on, which I cannot stick. The guy does not know what he wants. But like, I hate it when you are not determined. I'm not saying you must marry me, but number one thing I do for a relationship, I cannot date any spouse that we will not respect ourselves. A man that will be pushing me to the wall, that the way I used to come and throw up at people on social media, that I will not start throwing up at my man like that. You can ask my ex. I used to go on my 2 knees and start crying whenever my relationship having error with my man, especially when I know I'm at fault. I will call, I will be begging and crying. He will still come, or I go to visit him. That is why the friend of my ex, they can die because of me. That Yoruba girl, we love Hannah. Hannah is too much. Do you understand? I might talk to anybody anyhow. I don't want a man that will push me to the wall, that will make me, because I will start talking to the man that is climbing my chest, or the man is in my life. Talk to me. I don't ever wish to tell my man that, are you even stupid? Not to talk of telling him, do you know you are very stupid? So that is what I've experienced in the past. When a guy is good looking, he has a job, it's not enough. Some men can push you to the wall. You will see some things that no. Do you understand? I was on the phone with my ex the other time. We are not quarreling, not common. Okay, help me to cut it there, or bye. Not common. He just hang up, and we are not quarreling. If you see the way I started sending Baba text message, that don't you have morals at all? And before I did that, he has been doing several things like that. Do you understand? If we even been in the midst of the friend, we talk, we are not going, we will just hang up that. Do you understand? Do you understand? So I've noticed a lot of things that used to cause error. I don't want a man that will push me to the wall, because I know that I can be temperamental. Yes, he might pass the test of cleanliness, having not being a liability, handsome, and all that. But it mustn't be a man. Some men too are very quiet, but with their silence too, they can push you to the wall. We must understand ourselves, and we must respect ourselves. I don't know what you are looking for, but you are at it again, making available your choice. Look at actress Rita Dominique. The man he showed on his social media just of recent. Thank God I'm not among those who updated about it and start saying, I'm not among people like Master P and this our daddy that acted in Equida. Actress Ireti's husband was among those giving them kudos. Other bloggers too. I saw it coming. Despite that, I have advised actress Rita Dominique before. When Jimai came on social media and started crocodile tears. Thank God, after crocodile tears, he still came and labas actress Rita Dominique for you to know that actor Jimai was pretending. So when I advise you, that does not mean you should be in a rush. And even if you are in a relationship, you must show it on social media. Both of you wearing the same jalamiya or what night wear, does that mean love? Look at them, they are apart to today. Toto Dike too has started the rubbish. I'm sorry for all of una. You are still very young. Face your son. Thank God you have a job. I love you guys. Share. Peace out. I gotta go.